Meta cut 21,000 jobs last year. TikTok also cut 1,000. Companies are laying off people. You may think government jobs are the safest in the world, but Trump is cutting 55,000 government jobs as well. No job is safe in this crazy world. Think about that. If you only rely on your job to pay for your bill, to feed your family, what if you lose your job today? You lose everything. But if you have passive income, no matter what happens to your job, you will not be panicked. The best thing, you don't have to rely on one paycheck to survive. 5 years ago, I had almost no passive income, relying 99% of my income on my monthly salary. I was feeling very insecure. What if I got laid off? I have no family members support me. I'm on my own. So I started building a spreadsheet to keep track on my passive income growth in the past few years. From zero to now, I made $8,500 a month passive income and freed myself from being a corporate slave. Some of these income streams took me years to figure out, while others start making money right away. By the end of this video, you'll know which one's worth your time and pays you fast. Hi guys, my name is Koala. Today we are going to talk about how you can make $8,500 passive income a month. Recently, I made a video about the life lessons that I've learned that will save you decades of time and frustration. In that video, I talk about how I tried so hard to reach my financial freedom, but it was not the reason that made me happy. I want to clarify that having financial freedom is not the ultimate goal of happiness, but it's a tool to enable the journey we want. So we can work for fun, to do things we really love to do, but not for the money. You and I can be a corporate staff, but we don't have to be a corporate slave. So in this video, I'll talk about the one that I make the least to the one that I make the most money. I'll rate each of them based on the risk, efforts, and potential. Trust me. Number 6 is something that almost no one talks about, but it changes everything. I want to start with muni bond. I just started a bond portfolio for myself. I only put in 5,000 something to start. Personally, I have US and Singapore background. So tax advantage, if you are the US citizen, you may be paying 20, 30, or 40% taxes on your interest and dividend income. In Singapore, it may not be the case because there's no capital gain tax or interest income tax. But muni bond is a great investment for US citizens because you don't have to pay federal taxes most of the time, and sometimes you don't pay the state tax as well, which can save you 30% in total. You are just collecting coupon either monthly or semi-annually. So I'm collecting 5% of the coupon every year. Of course, there's a credit risk, but if you trust the government, well, there are a lot of government changes recently, but there's a Moody's rating, there's the S&P rating. You can choose the one that is like AAA, so your credit risk is very minimal. The best thing is most of the time it's tax-free, so it's the actual 30% income for US citizens. It's a long hold because a lot of time the bond is quite a long period of time. You don't get rich from investing in bond. Personally, I put in 5,000 something here and I'm making $21 a month, but every single dollar counts accumulatively. You need to start from somewhere. To rank this, I think the risk is low, so it's 2 out of 5 in my opinion. Effort is low, 2 out of 5. You do need to select the specific bond. Return is 3 out of 5. Second is crypto. I am new to this space. I'm quite cautious in this space because there are lots of scams going on, all related to crypto. Many people lost money. You've probably seen the news as well. So Coinbase right now paying 4.1% on USDC, which is now 1-to-1 to USD. Theoretically, you don't have much risk in this investment because it's basically investing your cash into Coinbase, but converted into a digital asset. Always make sure to keep your passkey safe and secure. Don't click on any link or phishing message out there. Of course, there are Bitcoins and Ethereum. I personally also hold some of that. I have a referral link below. You can earn $20 referral bonus using my referral link by simply doing a trade from USD to USDC, just 1-to-1 value. I'll put the link down below in my description. So 4.1 is higher than all the deposit interest rate out there. If you want to keep your money liquid, I think this is a great choice. Risk-wise, I think it's medium at 3 out of 5. Well, hopefully Coinbase doesn't collapse. Effort is 1 to 5 because you don't do anything. Return is 2 out of 5. The third income stream is social media. Why I call this social media but not YouTube? Because to me, YouTube is not a passive income at all. If I don't post any new video, I basically make nothing. But I do plan to make a video about how much I earn from YouTube. If you're interested in, comment below. I do make some passive income from social media. For example, I got some deals that like people want to license my footage to AI company, and currently I'm doing such kind of licensing with them. So I make some licensing revenue from that, and sometimes my audience would contribute contribute to my YouTube. They would contribute like $10, $50. They like certain content that I post. So really thanks to my audience support, or some people just contribute to my YouTube via PayPal link that I put down below. I also just started my Amazon storefront, which I list all the essential items for like daily care, travel, electronics, pet supplies, and all the stuff that I'm personally using now. I don't promote product that I personally don't use. So these are the products that I actually personally buy and use. They don't sponsor me. Yeah, so it's honest opinion. So I curated a list of that and put it into my Amazon storefront. I haven't actually made any money from my Amazon storefront yet. I'm hoping that you guys would click on my Amazon storefront when you buy things from Amazon. I'll make a very small percentage of the referral fee. So make sure to click on the Amazon link down below. Even if it's not the items on my list, you can still click through my link. The risk-wise for social media is 1 out of 5. Effort is quite a lot because you do need to grow the audience to start. 4 out of 5. And return so far is 1 out of 5 for me. I make about $80 a month from my social media. The next one I want to talk about is retirement fund, CPF. I make about slightly less than $2,000 a year. So it's not something you can take out until you retire unless there's certain situation, but it is your money eventually. Having a guarantee of 4% in your account, it's pretty good because in Singapore it's so hard to find a 4% interest rate in any bank account. I want to say that income stream is not equal to cash flow. Sometimes it's for long term without being able to cash it out, but passive income is a concept of using money to make money, so you don't need to use your time to work for money, but let money work for you. So for US, some banks offer 2% match for transferring their IRA accounts over, which you can instantly make instant profit by transferring your account. I personally did that recently. The risk is like 1 out of 5. Effort is also 1 out of 5. It's so easy. Return is 3 out of 5 because it's long term and you'll get it when you retire. The fifth one is a foreign currency. I just started this a few months ago. I got this opportunity to invest in FX. So just like crypto, FX is volatile and it's 24 hours market. So you can always trade and make money anytime you want as long as you're awake. But I'm only focusing on the liquid pair of the foreign currency, USD, Euro, Japanese yen, British pound. So I invest in this foreign currency fund, which gives me 8% of return and I collect dividend every month. Hopefully it will continue to grow. I think the risk is 3 out of 5. Effort is 2 out of 5. Return is 4 out of 5. Of course, you can have bigger spread if you trade some of the less liquid pair, but I think those are like higher risk and I would not want to risk that. Number 6. This is not actual cash flow, but if you value your lifestyle and quality of life, like having a glass of wine in the business class, this matters a lot. And this has become my favorite passive income stream. And it's also something I just started. You guys know that I'm a minimalist. I don't have a lot of bank account or credit cards. But recently when I started this, I got so obsessed. And I have to say that I'm really enjoying this so far. So this month I signed for Hawaii credit card offer that gives me 70,000 miles bonus when I sign up. So it depends on how much you value the miles and points. Hawaii airline points can be transferred to Alaska airline points. Then you can book a lot of different partner airlines, such as one of the best ones, Singapore Airlines. And they value Alaska miles to be 1.3 cents. So 1.3 cents times 70,000 equal $910. You do have to pay annual fee, which is $99. 910 minus 99 equal to 811. So if you travel often, that's the real money for you to spend. Like for example, 70,000 miles, you can book a business class one-way in the low season, which may cost you $3,000 or $4,000 a ticket. So for the purpose of this video, I'm only calculating it as 1.3 cents, which gives me $910 bonus instead of the $3,000 ticket. This may not mean it's cash flow because it's the mile you spend on travel expense. You don't actually cash it out, but look at the efforts that I made. I only spent 3 cents to make that $1,000 because to earn this bonus, you have to make one purchase in order to earn that bonus. But your purchase can be any amount. So I only make like 3 cents in a supermarket to get that $1,000 in my pocket. But that's how easy it is to make money in a smart way. And by the way, I don't sign up for a credit card every month. This couple of months I do. You can't sign up for too many because you may get rejected. Last month I signed up for another card, which is United Air business card. And the bonus was 100,000 miles. If you value at 1.3 cents. 1.3 cents times 100,000 minus the 99 annual fee, that would equal to 1,201. That's a lot of money for signing up with such a little effort. So on top of these bonuses, I also earn points and miles when I spend. The trick about this passive income stream is that you do need to spend your money to make money, but if you are spending it anyway, you might as well make points and bonus into your pockets to get a free business class flight out of it. I mean, why not? But of course, you're not spending out of your way just to make the bonus. And one of my favorite cards is actually Capital One Venture X. It's one of the best travel cards that gives me $300 credits as cash to book my flight and hotel every year. Then Priority Pass for me to use the airport lounges around the world, and also a sign-on bonus of 75,000 miles. That is like 1,000 or 2,000 worth right there. You do pay $395 annual fee for this one, but it's totally worth it if you combine all the value it gives you. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in signing up. And I also do provide financial coaching. You can contact me at kksuccess.com. I coach many to achieve financial freedom. You don't have to wait until 60 years old. The risk for this stream is 1 out of 5, effort is 2 out of 5, return is 5 out of 5 for me. The next one I want to talk about is real estate. I have a condo in Seattle. It was not meant to be an investment in the beginning because I was actually living there when I was working for Amazon. But after I moved to Singapore, I've been renting it out. It's not an expensive house. It's a small condo just for 1 person, 2 person. I didn't make money out of it for years as I was mainly using it to accumulate equity because my tenant is basically paying the mortgage for me. So every year I accumulate about like 20,000 per year. My intent was not to make money out of that, but having good tenants to kind of maintain my home for me. And you know, I'm living in Singapore, so it's hard for me to maintain the home in the US. Basically, what I want is just a good tenant, and that's all that I ask for. I don't increase their rents and whatever in the past years, even though there's such high inflation. Gradually, I start making only $400 per month to now I'm making like $1,500 a month. The risk for this one is 3 out of 5 because you do need capital to put on like down payments. Efforts is 2 out of 5. It is pretty passive. You don't need to actively manage that. The return is 4 out of 5 if you get a good investment. The next one, we are on to stock trading. The past year was a good year. I make $33,000 on my stock portfolio. Over 12 months, it's $2,750 per month. I don't trade every day or even sometimes no trade for a few months. Sometimes I trade a few times a week, depends on the market condition. If there's momentum, I just keep holding and only sell it after a year or something. Sometimes I don't even sell, so the number may not mean anything because it's not cash out. But I can see my equity is actually slowly growing. It's a very good passive income because I barely spend like 30 minutes per month on managing my stock. I do want to make a disclaimer that it comes with risk. In some months, I may lose thousands of dollars, while some months I may be up. But on average, my equity is growing $2,000 something a month. It sounds a lot, but I don't actually get the cash flow because I haven't sold them. And I do pay maybe like 30% on capital gain taxes because I'm a US citizen. I personally use Robinhood and Referral to trade because it's free commission. You're welcome to open an account to try. I put a referral link down below so you can get free stocks up to $200 through my referral link. For this income stream, risk is 3 out of 5, effort is 2 out of 5. Could be potential that you may lose money. Return can be 4 out of 5. Next one is my biggest income stream so far, and it's very safe. When I started my checking account in Singapore, I asked my banker, so how much interest do I earn in OCBC or Citibank? They told me it's 0.01%. I was like, what? 0.01%? That's like nothing. You know, the inflation rate is like 3%. Then I started to look into the fixed terms, like CD in the US or FD in Singapore. Traditional banks don't pay that much, but digital banks do. So I find something like 5.4%, 5.2%, 5.1%. That is a really good rate. In US, there's something called FDIC insurer, and it's up to $250,000. That means if the banks go bankrupt, you will still get your money back. I feel Singapore bank is generally safe, but the thing is in Singapore, I feel like I don't come across that many options. And the SDIC, which is the organization that insures this money to be safe, only insures up to 100K. So I do some fixed deposit in Singapore, but as American, there are not many options to invest in Singapore because all the banks reject my application to open an investment account because it's some compliance from US government. They want to make sure that your taxes is tracked and your taxes is paid to US. So FD is the only thing I can do in Singapore, but sometimes I did like Singapore to USD trade. So far this fixed deposit or CD stream has been giving me $3,000 a month. But of course, as interest rate goes down, my income may start going down as well. So I constantly need to find a better product to generate a yield for me. And I do need to pay like 20 or 30% taxes on the interest rate income that I got too. Right now, there's a promote. You can get extra 0.5% on your interest savings if you use my link to open an account. And this is like a digital bank in the US. The risk for this stream is 1 out of 5, effort is 1 out of 5, return is 3 out of 5. And again, I have a US passport, so my tax rate is still at least 20-30%. So if I make $8,000 a month, I'm only getting like $5,000 because the foreign income exclusion only excludes active income but not passive income. So I'm still learning how to optimize my taxes and trying to find other ways to increase my passive income stream. Some of my passive income streams are not cashed out. So again, income stream is not equal to cash flow, such as credit card miles, retirement funds, and stocks. But passive income is the concept that using money to make money so that you don't need to use your time to work for money and let the money work for you. If you're interested in my financial coaching, do contact me at kksuccess.com. I coach many to achieve financial freedom. You don't have to wait until 60 years old to get your retirement fund. And thanks for watching today. Do subscribe to the Crazy Koala. Love you guys.